Evening, we have Novak for you. Who's going to go first here?
Novak, congratulations.
Thank you.
1 month ago, you was very deceived after your defeat in Roland Garros, and you said that your grass season maybe was in danger.
No doubt.
What has been changed during this month?
I decided to play, and obviously I was disappointed right after the match, and it's hard to talk about what comes next, after that loss in Roland Garros. That's why I said I don't know, because I was just off the court. So when I took a few days off and regrouped, I wanted to get back on the court and keep on going, and obviously it was a right choice. I had a great week in Queens, and just managed to get 5 matches under my belt, have a great build-up in preparation to Wimbledon, and now I'm in the finals. So I'm really pleased. Really, I was very emotional after the match as well, because it's been a long 15 months for me, trying to overcome different obstacles, and so to be where I am at the moment is quite satisfying.
Can I just ask why it was that you wanted the roof to remain closed?
Excuse me?
Can I just ask why it was that you wanted the roof to remain closed?
The tournament organizers and referees said that the roof has to be closed because we started the match with the roof closed.
But with the understanding that it was between the players. I mean, Rafa wanted it.
No, they told us that we have to play under the roof.
Novak, you seemed extraordinarily calm throughout the whole thing, and especially with your past of how you've been so emotive on the court and everything, it was really very different. Is this something that you've brought into yourself from something you've studied or taken into yourself like a form of meditation or something, or just that you told yourself you're going to be focused?
Well, thank you. First, I take that as a compliment, but I'm not always calm. I assure you of that. And I had, bursts of emotions even today and and yesterday, because when you play in such a high level and against one of the biggest rivals, probably my biggest rival ever. It's quite intense. There's a lot of emotions in play, and a lot is at stake. So you feel it. You're going through that, but it's obviously important, as everybody says, to take in and accept whatever is happening and try to kind of possess the calm mind, because the calm mind in the end wins, and it has been proven many times before in the highest level of sports, in various sports. But it's a big task, you can't always be emotionless, even though it seems like Federer, for example, who is really a master at that, I'm sure he goes through his own emotions, inside. He's just managing to keep the control of it, and sometimes you lose the control, but the match is long, so you have time to bounce back, I guess, to regroup. And that's what happened today. A couple of times I lost my cool, and then I lost my serve, and then a set. So Nadal is who he is because he knows how to use those momentums. When he sees the opportunity, he seizes it. He really takes it. So that's why this match was extraordinary from every point of view, and just incredibly proud to overcome it.
Novak, it was an extraordinary match, maybe the best of the year, yet there's no trophy in
Yeah.
the end. Is it tough to...
This is my trophy, the stats.
How do you go to the next one already tomorrow, knowing you will be
Yeah.
the favorite of that match and a lot of emotions today? How do you deal with the turnover?
Well, Kevin also, had quite a few hours on the court in the last couple of matches, but he had a day off, which is quite, so to say, necessary at this stage. I wish I can have a day, but it is what it is, and I'll just have to accept the circumstances and try to recover as best as I can. I don't know if I'll be the clear favorite in that one. I think we're quite even. He's playing. I think his second Grand Slam finals. He played the U.S. Open finals last year, and definitely playing the tennis of his life. So he's coming off from 2 epic marathon 5-set wins. I don't think he has much to lose really tomorrow, and he's gonna come out with big serves and big tennis. So hopefully I'll be able to weather the storm.
After such a grueling match, how will you get ready for it? How will you spend the next few hours? Are there any rituals, anything as
Well, I can't get too much into details. We don't have much time for that. But I'll respect the routines that I had over so many years, and the best recovery I can have is spend time with my kids. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
Were there times in the last 15 months where you didn't think you'd be back at this stage, and it also was there a moment when you realised, I'm actually back now?
Yes, there were moments of doubt, of frustration, disappointment, where you're questioning, whether you want to keep it going in this way or that way, or where is that taking you. Everybody goes through that process of thinking. I don't know anybody that is managing always to stay positive and to always 100% have self-belief and confidence. It's life. We humans, we go through that. So obviously all the entire process, speaking from this position right now, it makes it even better for me. It makes it even more special because I managed to overcome challenges and obstacles and get myself to the finals of a slam. And obviously, if you told me that 6 months ago, I would take it right away. But did I truly believe that I can get back on the level? Yes. I mean, it's hard for me to play tennis and not believe that I can be the best in what I do. I mean, I've been fortunate to achieve so much in my career that every time I go to a tournament, I have highest of ambitions, and so that's always kind of a mindset.
And was there a particular moment where you realised, I'm back now?
Probably Rome tournament was really good. Roland Garros, some matches, and then the last one wasn't that great. But then the whole grass court season has been really, confirming that level of tennis that I felt like I was starting to play.
Just to clarify on the roof situation, you've said the organisers just told you that you were playing under the roof. So there was no dialogue with you at all?
There was a dialogue, yeah.
There was a dialogue?
Yeah.
And did you express a preference either way? Because Rafa's come in and said he didn't want to play under the roof. A lot of people would kind of say the indoor conditions would suit you.
Yeah.
Did you make it clear that was your opinion, that you'd rather not play under the roof?
No, I was for the roof because we started to play, and I wanted to play in the same conditions.
So you did ask them to play on it then?
I didn't ask them. I just expressed my opinion because they asked for my opinion. But as I understood, they already made a decision.
Novak, you've played Rafa more than any other man that you've played, but it's also the rivalry that has had the most matchups of any in the Open era. What is the physical toll it takes when you play Rafa?
If I show you my feet, you would understand. He's probably the greatest fighter ever to play this game. I mean, he battles every single point like it's his last, and that's something that is so impressive with Rafa, and that's what makes him so difficult to beat on any surface. And you coming into the match against him, knowing that you have to earn your points, is already an energy spending moment, and so you have to be ready for it, obviously, and that's why you put in X amount of hours on the practice court and preparation and trying to be as professional as you can, because you need to compete with a guy like Nadal, because he does the same. So if you want to be able to compete on such a high level and eventually get a win against him in a big tournaments, then you have to give it all you got.
We have time for 2 more questions here and then here.
There was a breathtaking moment, Novak, towards the end of the match, where there was that sensational drop shot from Rafa Nadal that had you stretching every sinew. The super slow-mo on television was remarkable. I don't know how you did not end up in Wimbledon Royal Infirmary, frankly, but what do you put your body through to be able to do that in that moment?
Thank you for reminding me, because I have to be grateful for my body and to my body. Honestly, I mean, we take things for granted sometimes, but so I try to take care of my body. I mean, all my life I've been really trying to be aware of my body and my mind and everything, and work on getting myself to the optimal shape, so I can do this kind of elastic things on the court. But it was one of those moments where I think time stopped for me, match point, and I saw him coming in, and I played a relatively solid shot, and then it was a moment of decision making for him, whether he's going to go for a drop shot or just smack the backhand. And when I saw him changing the grip, and I started running, and but the drop shot was just too good. I was too far away. But I did try to, like in Space Jam, with Michael Jordan when he was trying to stretch. That's probably something that comes to my mind to describe it.
Last question.
Novak, before you said Anderson has nothing to lose. And you say that like if you think that you instead would have something to lose. Is that correct, my perception, or not? And then I just tell you right now, Serena Williams has lost to Kerber. You haven't seen the match, but if you can make a comment on that.
Well, I mean, considering he's playing only his second Grand Slam final, obviously he has a lot more to gain. I mean, if I take my last couple of years, I don't have much to lose as myself. I'm again in the Grand Slam finals after a long time, and after actually almost 2 years. So of course we won this trophy, we won this match, both of us. So who's going to take it? I don't know. It really depends. And Serena lost. I mean, that's obviously. Amazing result for Kerber, but it's not a huge surprise, because Kerber is a top player. I mean, she won a couple of Grand Slams already, and she beat Serena in finals. I think it was Australian Open. So it's quite amazing that she managed to pull out the win against Serena, even though Serena, after giving birth to her child and not playing for so long, she got to the Wimbledon finals. I think she'll take it. I think she'll be very happy, and she keeps on inspiring all of us. I mean, it's quite incredible what she's doing, to be honest. Of course, if you see the result and you expect Serena to win in the finals, as she has done so many times before, but you have to take in consideration what she's been through, and playing finals of Wimbledon is truly inspiring.
Thank you again.
Thank you.
sekvencu kada si spasao 2 break lopte, onda je onaj challenge bio koji je pokazao da je njegov forehand ovoliko na liniji, onda je sledila još jedna break lopta sa težinom realno meč lopte i onda onaj passing koji je, verujem, bio i možda i ključni moment u meču.
Pa bilo je nekolicina ključnih momenata u meču, jedan koji si ti sada istakao je verovatno bio možda i najveći, jer je, bila je praktično meč lopta. On je diktirao ceo poen, izašao na mrežu, ja sam se postavio dobro, pročitao ga i napravio passing shot, tako da mislim sad premotavam film u glavi, bio sam jako emotivan nakon meča. Ovo je zaista ogromna pobjeda za mene, uzimajući u obzir kroz sve što sam prošao, sve okolnosti, sve poteškoće, izazove koje sam imao. Pobediti najboljeg igrača na svetu na verovatno najpoznatijem centralnom terenu na svetu, polufinalu, ovako meču je stvarno nešto neverovatno i jako sam ponosan.
Pitali su te kako ćeš se fizički oporaviti, ali znamo šta je potrebno mentalno izvući sebe da bi se dobio Nadal. Kako ćeš se, misliš da ćeš li mentalno biti spreman za final?
Pa imao sam nekoliko situacija u prošlosti u karijeri gde sam dobio ovakve mečeve, pa sam na kraju i osvajao Grand Slam trofeje. Nešto što mi pada na pamet. Prvo je 2012. Meč sa Marijem u polufinalu koji je bio 5 sati skoro i onda skoro 6 sati s Nadalom. Tako da znam da imam to u sebi. Potrudit ću se da ispoštujem tu neku rutinu oporavka i program oporavka koji poštujemo već dugi niz godina. Trudim se da se staram o svom telu koliko god mogu, da li će me sutra slušati i da li ću psihički i fizički moći da izdržim ceo meč. Ne znam, to je stvarno u Božjim rukama, ja ću se potruditi da sve što je do mene uradim.
Nole, nekoliko puta danas si rekao da naravno ti veoma poštuješ svoj režimen, svoj način na koji se pripremaš, način na koji živiš, neguješ telo i tako dalje. U odsutnim trenucima današnjeg meča, da li ti je taj osjećaj koji te prati posljednjih 16 meseci, 2 godine, već da kažemo, bio neka vrsta trigera za to da nadmašiš samog sebe? Na koji način je taj period izvukao nešto više od tebe što misliš da si mogao daš u ovom trenutku da bi uspio ostaviš ovakav rezultat?
Pa to je jedna velika interna borba misli i emocija. Verovatno bi knjigu mogu da napišem kroz šta sam sve prošao u svojoj glavi, kakve scenarije je čovjek u stanju da smisli i prođe ponovo ili da predosjeti šta će se desiti. Mislim, stvarno je na neki način kada se ovako posmatra iz ove perspektive to nešto što je onako vrlo mistično, tako da kažem, i nešto što je stvarno neverovatno kroz kakve emocije i tenzije čovjek mora da prođe, mislim barem ovakvim mečevima. I zaboravio sam šta si mi drugo pitao. Da. Pa da, u suštini je bilo mnogo i uspona i padova psiholoških, bilo je mnogo emocija s kojim sam morao sam da se izborim, a Nadal je neko ko vrlo iskusno, mudro koristi te neke padove koji su na izgled mali, a u stvari kada on preuzme inicijativu, onda rezultatski se pokaže u stvari da su veliki padovi. Tako da ja sam toga svestan bio, ali jako je teško u ovakvom meču, kako kažem, održati 100% kontrolu od prvog do posljednjeg momenta, 5,5 sati meča, da se ne iznervirate ni jednom ili da se ne radujete ni jednom. Tako da bio je s te strane gledano meč koji je nadmašio sva očekivanja i moja i njegova i publike. Stvarno nakon onog prvog polufinala koje je isto bilo neverovatno maratonsko polufinale. Ali da, bilo je momenata danas kada sam stvarno sebe nekako i naglasa i u sebi gurao, nekako ohrabrivao, pokušavao da ubedim sebe da je stvarno moguće, jer mnogo puta sam prolazio kroz momente sumnje. Hvala puno.
Mogu li ja samo nešto pitam za test?
Kažite.
Samo kratko, koji je za tebe, Novače, bio prelomni moment danas i na što se koncentrišeš pred sutra sa ovo malo vremena koliko imaš?
Pa, bilo je nekoliko prelomnih trenutaka, prekretnica. Verovatno prva je odmah u prvom gemu. Osjetio sam, znajući da za 2 gema menjamo loptice, to su neki tehnički detalji, ali hteo sam jako da dobijem taj prvi gem, da mu napravim break servisa. Trajao je gem preko 10 minuta, nažalost nisam uspeo u tome, on je dobio krila i zaigrao bolje. Nekoliko puta sam imao ništa 30, čak i meč loptu, on je odigrao fantastično, s druge strane sam opet i ja izvukao sebe iz nekih nezavidnih situacija kada je on imao prilike praktično da završi meč. Tako da onaj moment o kojem smo malo pre razgovarali gde se napravio passing shot na break loptu, to je verovatno ili džus, koji je već rezultat bio, ne mogu se setim, ali to je verovatno bio najvažniji moment u meču. A za sutra priprema je već u toku. Ovo što pričam s vama, već se spremam. Malo vremena ima, ali znam šta mi činiti. Dakle, ja ću učiniti sve što je do mene, a sve ostalo je u Božjim rukama. Hvala.
Srećno!